Welcome back to Fantastic Feast. I'm your host, Thuy Phan. Right now I'm going to show you how to make gakkoto, which is a braised caramelized catfish dish that I must say is my claim to fame. I've got a few dishes that I would say that I'm known for, and I think everybody has a few dishes that is in their repertoire that people always request, and this is actually one of them. I'm not really sure how traditional it is, but it's my take on it, and I've found that everybody who's had it has really liked it, so I'll share this recipe with you. It's really simple, and all you need is coconut juice, some fish sauce, garlic, of course, sugar and green scallions, and catfish. Now, we are lucky because we live here in Orange County where the Asian supermarkets have everything you could think of, and they have live catfish that you can pick the one that you want and have them clean and butcher it for you. And this is what I've done. They have removed the skin, they've cut it into steaks for me so that it's ready for me to go and I don't have to do anything other than cook it. So this is a 2-pound catfish, you need about 2, not too many. And then also with the garlic, you just smash it just to get the flavor out. You can also chop it, but I like the smash of it. So we'll start the prep for that, and then I'll show you how to make it. And it's a simple dish and it's super good. And it goes super well with the CHUA, because CHUA is sweet and salty, and it's sour. And the gakkoto is really flavorful, and with a bowl of rice, it's like the perfect dish. And again, you just smash it. Better. So I'm going to turn the heat on to about a medium. I like to use a cast iron pan for this. I find that it cooks the fish pretty well, and I like the way that the presentation, you can just bring this straight to the table as is. What I like to do first is add some oil, a drizzle. And then what I'm going to do first is sear the fish, just so it locks in the juice first before I start making the sauce. So I'll put it in the pan. I'll use the same pan. I'll just sear it and then take it out, and then I'll start the caramelization and then put the fish back in. Okay, now it's ready. Okay. I would say 2 to 3 minutes on each side, just so it sears and gets a little bit brown. It helps with the cooking process later. Okay, so now using the same pan, I turn it down to medium, and I add my garlic. Okay, and to this I add 4 tablespoons of sugar. And this is your base to make the caramelization. And it's really important at this step that you let the sugar brown and caramelize, but make sure not to burn it. Now, if you do the caramelization right, you actually don't need the extra food coloring that a lot of people add, or the cocoa caramel. If you do it right, this is where the caramel comes from. Okay, this is what you're looking for. It's like a nice caramel brown right here. And at this point, I add the fish back in. Okay, so this is when I add salt. You just need a sprinkle of it. Normally, as a Vietnamese cook, I think everyone's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but to make it easier for people to follow the recipe, I do 4 tablespoons. And then you can add more later to taste it if it's not where you want it to be. See, it's starting to bubble. Then I add a cup of coconut juice. Now, always fresh is better, but I didn't have access to fresh. You can buy the ones in the store that's coconut water. These days, there's so many different types, but I like the ones that don't have any extra added sugar or is natural. So add a cup of coconut juice. See, the rest for drinking later. And at this point, just pour it in. And you just let this simmer and boil. Let the sauce or the juice reduce. And once it reduces, the color will turn and, you know, it becomes really delicious. So we'll cook this for about 10 minutes. I do like to turn it over to make sure they're equal opportunity. Yum. I like to put in a ton of pepper because I like it. You don't have to put the chili pepper in too, but some people can't handle it, so. I give it another 2 minutes or so, then it'll be ready. And then we'll plate it, and then by plating I mean bring it to the table because I like to serve this in the cast iron pan. And then we'll set up the hot pot and get it going. Last step of this is just adding your scallions. Another crack of pepper. Yum. You've done it again. Okay, and that's it. Turn off the heat. And then we'll bring this to the table, and we'll bring this pot of the hot pot out to the table, and we can get ready. Okay. So that didn't take too much work, and we have this beautiful spread of gà kho tô and also hot pot lau canh chua. And if I had friends, they would be here eating this with me, but since they're not, I'll show you just how to finish it up. So I have the hot pot on the portable gas stove here, and everything is laid out, and basically when your guests come, you just put in what you want to eat and just let it cook a little bit, and then you can add the shrimp and the condiments and stuff. So I'll show you how to do that. I mean, it's obviously not rocket science, but this is how I would normally eat it. So I would add some pineapple. I'm pretty much building the soup and the tomatoes. Okay, and then this goes on top. I'll do one side. And look how amazing that looks. Okay, and then I'll add some shrimp. Like I said, if you wanted this to be a vegetarian option, you could have easily done tofu and omitted the fish in the broth. And then I should add some celery, some baka, bean sprouts. And that's your lau canh chua right there. And like I said, I like to eat it this way only because I do not like soggy vegetables. So you kind of eat as you go. And shrimp cooks really fast. because I like spice. Yeah, okay. There we go. I'll add it to this side too, because I'm bad. Okay. Yum, okay. My shrimp is ready. Let's see. Bit of everything. And that is your CHUA. And I should have a spoon, but yum, it's perfect. Super good. Your CHUA with your cá kho thổ, and then you have your rice and your friends. You have everything you need. With a bowl of rice, this cá kho thổ is perfect. That is so good. Catfish is still really soft and juicy. Really good. It's perfect with the soup. That does it for us here on Phantastic Feast. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you come back next time.